Okay, welcome back. We are on challenge 17, and this is about structured water. And this is one of my favorite topics because it is so profound when you see some of the photos I'm going to show you. So, what we put into our body is so important, right? It's either going to help nourish our body and rejuvenate it, or it's going to contribute to our body not being nourished or not rejuvenating properly, right? So we have two choices, and water and the quality of water is so important. And why is that? Because most of our body is water, right? Our body is majority water. So we need lots of water to stay hydrated. We need lots of water to flush out things, from our body that need to leave. And again, what we are putting into our body in large quantities really matters. And so, one thing that I have come to learn is that water can maintain a different kind of structure or molecular structure, and in its most natural form, when it's spring water, directly from the earth, it has a beautiful crystalline structure to it. But once water has moved through pipes or been transported, or it's been exposed to tons of chemicals and then filtered and then moved through pipes, it starts to lose its original structure. It has a more flat structure, less of that perfect geometrical form that it's supposed to have. And water also responds to words. So words carry vibration. And words can negatively influence our vibration or positively influence our personal vibration. And negative words, are going to distort our energy field. So whether we are saying them or someone else is saying them to us and we're taking that on, or whether we infuse our water with those words. So what I want to share with you today is a way in which you can start to raise your vibe and improve how your body is kind of absorbing and taking on water by infusing that water with positive words. So I'll show you a photo in just a second, but water molecules that have been exposed to positive words look like really beautiful snowflakes, just this like perfect form. And water molecules that have been exposed to negative words look ugly and distorted. So we can improve the quality of our water by infusing it with positive words. And we want to be drinking natural spring water as much as possible, or highly filtered water that has been restructured through kind of a funnel and kind of spiraling process. I'm including a couple of links here to a couple of devices that help restructure your water if you are getting water from the tap or filtered water. And that's a good way, again, to just kind of restore its original molecular structure. I also put water in glass jars. So water likes glass better than plastic. And once I've put water in glass jars, I create little pieces of paper that I write positive words on. And then I put my water on that. It helps infuse that positive vibration into the water. And then as I am pouring water, drinking water, I'm seeing that word, and that is reinforcing my intention with the water. So I'm thinking it as I'm, focused on the water. So it's kind of twofold in how that water is getting infused. And here is an example of what that water looks like once it has been exposed to negative or positive words. And I'm not even going to read the top one because you can read it to yourself. And so I'm not even going to say that out loud because we don't want to even spread that vibe. But you can see what happens to the water, right, when it has been exposed to those negative things. And that's kind of gross. Like, we don't want that in our bodies, right? We want the beautiful crystalline, perfectly geometrical snowflake structured water going in our body. So I think this is so powerful to see that difference. And, I've even kind of started to notice in my life, right? Like looking around me, the, people I know, or even just on TV, right? Like our public figures, the people that seem to operate in a more positive, healthy way, right? That use positive words, that are kind and loving, they look healthier than people that, are not as loving, right? And maybe are kind of hateful to others. You start to notice that in their health. And so, like, this is a prime, like, example of that. It shows scientifically how, the words we use, the words we think, the words we, are speaking and writing all of the time have a profound effect. So, think about this not only from the standpoint of the water you're drinking, but for your body, right? If these words can have such a profound effect on water in a glass, think about what these words can do to your human body. So, this is one of my very favorite practices. It's something I do all of the time. I have my water buffet out all of the time, and I hope you try it. And again, this is not, one of those magic bullets, to create health, but it's certainly going to help, right? If you combine this with all of the other practices and focus on the foods you're putting in your body, this is just going to improve how your body's functioning. It's going to improve how you feel. And again, at the end of the day, we just want to improve how we're functioning and how we're feeling and what we're putting in our body versus, having a less desirable effect. So try this out, and again, you can even infuse your water with intentions that you're setting, right? So something you're focusing on for the next month. That's kind of like a next level practice. But all of the time, I have a water buffet that always has love water, that always has peace water, and then I kind of rotate the other ones, and then I'll mix and match sometimes. So it's become a fun practice for me, and I hope you enjoy it. In the resource section, there is a link the title of the book that you can read if you want to take this further and learn even more about the science behind this. And again, you can get the link to the structured water devices as well. So give this a try and let me know what you think.